Hello everybody, this is Angie at Cuckoo for Coupons, and this is my Walgreens haul for the week of June 8th through June 14th. So I ended up doing 4 transactions all together at Walgreens today. I did 2 online transactions and 2 in-store transactions. So I'm going to go over all of those with you. I'll show you exactly what I grabbed, what coupons I used, and all of that good stuff. But before I get into that, I do want to say if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. Please say hello in the comments below. I would love to say hello back to you. And of course, if you have been here all along supporting my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post my videos, and I would be so very grateful. All right, let's go ahead and get into my Walgreens haul. So I did receive a digital spend booster. Now this spend booster is spend 30 on one in-store purchase and one $30 or more digital purchase, which is an online purchase, and earn $15 back in Walgreens cash. So this is kind of an interesting digital spend booster. I have not seen one like this before. It basically means that we have to do 2 separate purchases to get that $15 back in Walgreens cash. We have to spend $30 online and we have to spend $30 in the store. So I got that on both of my accounts. So that is why I ended up doing 4 transactions. Like I said, I did 2 online and 2 in store because I was using that digital spend booster on both of my accounts. So let me go ahead and show you what I grabbed for my first transaction, which was an online transaction. So first up, I grabbed some of the Garnier Fructis shampoo and conditioner. So these are on sale, 2 for $8. In the store, they are buy 2, get back a $4 register reward, but online, they are buy 2, get back $4 in Walgreens cash. So that is what I'm going to do. I grabbed one of the shampoo and one of the conditioner for a total of $8. I do have this $4 off of 2 digital coupon. That will bring them both down to $4, but then I'm going to get $4 back in Walgreens cash for buying the 2, making both of them completely free. Next up, I am going to grab 2 of the Colgate Optic White toothpaste. So these are priced $5, and in store they are buy 2, get back a $4 register reward, but online they are buy 2 and get back $4 in Walgreens cash. So I am going to grab 2 of them for a total of $10. We have this $5 off of 2 digital coupon. That is going to bring them down to $5 for both, but then I'm going to get that $4 in Walgreens cash, making both of them just $1 or only 50 cents each. Next up, I'm going to grab some of the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Mascaras. So these are priced $10.99, but they are buy one, get one 50% off. So I'm going to grab 2 different ones. The first one is going to be $10.99. The second one is going to be $5.49. So together they total $16.48. On this account, I still have a 12 off of 2 only for you digital coupon. Not everybody is going to have this coupon, but hopefully you do. That is going to bring them down to $4.48. But then it says if you use the promo code I3, you can save an additional $3 off when you buy 2 select L'Oreal Paris eye cosmetics. So using that promo code, that will bring both of them down to just $1.48 or just 74 cents each. Okay, so for my first transaction, I have 6 items all together. I have 2 of the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Mascaras. I have 2 of the Colgate Optic White toothpastes. And I have 1 Garnier Fructis shampoo and 1 Garnier Fructis conditioner. Under applied offers, I have the $5 off of 2 for the Colgate, the $4 off of 2 for the Garnier Fructis, the 12 off of 2 for the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Mascara, And then I used that promo code I3 and saved an additional $3 for buying those 2 L'Oreal Voluminous Mascaras. And here is my order summary. So I have $34.48 worth of product. The promo code saved $3. So if I subtract that $3 from the $34.48, I am at $31.48. So I have still spent over $30, which is what I needed to do for my digital spend booster. My total is $12.15. But if I take the tax off, just because everyone's tax can be different, I am at $10.48 plus tax. So that is what I paid out of pocket, but I'm getting back $8.34 in Walgreens cash, and that is $4 for buying the 2 Garnier Fructis, $4 for buying the 2 Colgate, and then the rest is just everyday Walgreens cash. And then later, when I do my in-store transaction, I am still going to get more Walgreens cash for that digital spend booster. But right now, getting back that $8.34 in Walgreens cash, that means for all 6 of these items, I paid just $2.14. And now, to finish my digital spend booster, I need to do an in-store transaction. So let me show you what I grabbed for that. Okay, so first up, I'm going to grab some of the Shea Moisture Whole Body Deodorants. So these are priced $10.99 in my store, but they are buy one, get one 50% off. And they are part of a deal where if you spend $25 on select Shea Moisture deodorant, bath care, and hair care, you'll get back a $10 register reward. So I am going to grab 2 of these. The first one is going to be $10.99, and the second one is going to be $5.49. So together they total $16.48, but I need to spend $25 on the Shea Moisture in order to get that $10 register reward back. So I'm going to grab another item. And that item is one of these Shea Moisture body washes. I'm going to grab the Glowing Radiance, but this is priced $13.99. And even though it's not tagged here, it is part of that spend 25 deal. And I'm only going to grab one, even though they're buy one, get one 50% off. So all 3 products total $30.47. So I have spent the $25 that I needed to spend in order to get back a $10 register reward. With these products, I have a $10 off of 2 digital coupon for the deodorant, and I have a $5 off of 1 digital for the body wash. So after both of those coupons come off, all 3 products will be $15.47. But then I'm going to get back that $10 register reward for spending the $25, making all 3 of them $5.47. But I'm not done, because then I'm going to take my receipt and submit it to Ibotta for $4 cash back on one of the deodorants, because it is a limit of 1. And then I'm also going to submit my receipt to Fetch Rewards, where I do have an offer where if you spend $15 at Walgreens on Dove Men Plus Care, or Shea Moisture products, you get back 3,000 points, which is about $3. But since I'm spending $30, I should get back 6,000 points, which is about $6. So in the end, all 3 of these products are going to be free, plus a $4.53 moneymaker, which is amazing. But don't forget, I'm going to get that $15 back in Walgreens cash for doing the online transaction and the in-store transaction. So the deal is going to be even better. These 3 products are all I'm grabbing for this transaction because I did only need to spend $30 and an in-store transaction to complete my digital spend booster. And these three total $30.47 before any coupons. I do have a $2 register reward that I am going to use to help lower my out-of-pocket, and I'm going to take all of this and head to the register. And here is my receipt. So everything rang up as it should. The cashier scanned my $2 register reward, and then my $10 off of 2 for the Shea Moisture deodorant came off, and then my 5 off of 1 for the Shea Moisture body wash. My subtotal was $13.47. So that is what I paid out of pocket. But if I take the $13.47 and I add the $2 register reward that I used, I technically paid $15.47. I then got back my $10 register reward for spending $25 on the Shea Moisture products. Then I got back a total of $15.30 in Walgreens cash. That was $15 for completing my digital spend booster, and the rest is just everyday Walgreens cash. Then I submitted my receipt to Ibotta, where I got $4.10 back because I did have a 10-cent any receipt. And then I submitted my receipt to Fetch Rewards, where I did get 6,000 points back, or about $6 back. So, in the end, this transaction ended up being free plus a $19.93 moneymaker, but that is because I'm including the $15 in Walgreens cash that was technically for both transactions, just because it printed on this transaction. But if I take both transactions, the first one had a cost of $2.14, and the second one is free plus a $19.93 moneymaker. Then both transactions now are free plus a $17.79 moneymaker. So that is a wonderful deal for both of those transactions. Okay, so now I have switched accounts. I am going to be using this same digital spend booster. So I'm going to do an online transaction where I spend at least $30 and an in-store transaction where I spend $30 so I can get back this $15 in Walgreens cash. I'm going to start with my online transaction first again, so let me show you what I grabbed. Okay, so the first item I grabbed is this Gillette Pro Glide razor that is on sale for $17.99. This is part of an online promotion where if you spend $30 on select P&G items, you earn $10 back in Walgreens cash. And since I have to spend $30 for that digital spend booster, I might as well go ahead and do this P&G promotion. So along with that first razor, I'm going to go ahead and grab a second razor. This time I'm going to grab the Gillette Venus White Tea Comfort Glide razor that is on sale for $12.99. So both razors now together total $30.98. So I'm above the $30 for the P&G promotion, but I'm also above the $30 for the digital spend booster where I had to spend $30 online. I do have 2 digital coupons. I have a $5 off of 1 only for you digital for the Venus razor. So you'll have to check your account to see if you have these. And then I have a $7 off of 1 only for you digital for the Gillette razor. So after both of those coupons come off, I'll be at $18.98 for both. But then I'm going to get $10 back in Walgreens cash for that P&G promotion, making both of them $8.98 or just $4.49 each. But stay tuned because this deal actually got even better. So I only have the 2 items for this transaction. I have the women's Venus razor and then I have the men's Gillette razor. Under applied offers, I have the $7 off of 1 digital for the Gillette, and then I have the $5 off of 1 digital for the Venus. I did try using a promo code, but it dropped me below the $30 for both the P&G promotion and what I needed to spend for my digital spend booster. So I just did not use a promo code. Here is my order summary. So I had $30.98 worth of product. I had $12 in digital coupons. My total was $20.62. If I take the tax off, it was $18.98 plus tax. So that is what I paid out of pocket, but then I got back $10.30 in Walgreens cash, and that was $10 for the P&G promotion, and the rest is just everyday Walgreens cash. So right now, at this point, this transaction was $8.98, but it got even better. And the reason it got better is because I actually did this curbside deal while I was in the store. So I put it into the system, and then I actually picked up the razors myself, and I took them to the register, and I told them that it was a curbside deal. And so I went through the process that way. So they ended up doing it all at the register. And then I asked for a printed receipt just because I always do. And when they printed my receipt for me, it printed a $5 register reward for the 2 razors, even though it was an online transaction. So that was a nice little bonus that I got there, and I did go back to check, and the razors are buy 2, get back a $5 register reward. But of course, that was an in-store deal because register reward deals are in-store. But for some reason, it did print that $5 register reward. So I was super excited about that. It ended up making both razors just $3.68, and I'll take it. And now for my in-store transaction, in order to complete my second spend booster, I decided to grab 3 of the Olay body wash. So these are on sale for $8, and they're also spend 20, get back a $5 register reward. So I grabbed 3 of them for a total of $24. I did have a $5 off of 3 digital coupon that brought all 3 of them down to $19, but then I'm going to get back the $5 register reward, making them all 3 $14, but then I'm going to submit my receipt to Ibotta for $2 back on each of them because it's a limit of 3, making all 3 of them just $8 or only $2.66 each. Next up, I am going to grab some more of the Garnier Fructis, but this time I am going to grab the Stylers. So these are also on sale, 2 for $8, and they are buy 2, get back a $4 register reward. So I am going to grab 2 of the curl shaped gels for a total of $8. I have a 4 off of 2 digital coupon, bringing them down to $4, but then I'm going to get that $4 register reward, making both of them completely free. And this is everything I'm getting for my second in-store transaction. Everything you see here totals $32. So I have met the requirements of that digital spend booster by spending $30 online and $30 in the store. I am going to go ahead and use the $10 register reward that I earned in the first in-store transaction, and I'm going to use that extra $5 register reward that just happened to print with my second online transaction. I'm going to use both of those to help lower my out-of-pocket. So I'm going to take all of this and head to the register. And here's my receipt. So everything rang up as it should. The cashier scanned my $10 and my $5 register rewards. Then my $5 off of 3 digital for the Olay did come off, and my $4 off of 2 for the Garnier Fructis. My subtotal was $8 even, so that is what I paid out of pocket. But if I add the 2 register rewards back to that, I technically paid $23 for all of these items. I then got back $9 in register rewards. I got a $5 register reward for buying the 3 Olay and a $4 register reward for buying the 2 Garnier Fructis. Then I got a total of $15.32 in Walgreens cash, And that, of course, was the $15 because I completed my digital spend booster, and the rest is just everyday Walgreens cash. And then I did submit my receipt to Ibotta for $6 cash back on the Olay bar soap. So in the end, I got all 5 of these items for free, plus a $7.32 moneymaker. And of course, with that $15 in Walgreens cash that I got for the digital spend booster, if I take the amount of my online transaction, which was $3.68, and I add it to this one, which was free plus a $7.32 moneymaker, then both of my second transactions, the online one and the in-store one, ended up being free plus a $3.64 moneymaker. So I think that's a pretty great deal. So here is everything all together that I got at Walgreens today. I did 4 transactions all together. I told you that the first 2 transactions together ended up being free plus a $17.79 moneymaker. And then my second 2 transactions together ended up being free plus a $3.64 moneymaker. So all together, all 4 transactions ended up being free plus a $21.43 moneymaker. And I could not be happier. And that is it. That is everything I got in my Walgreens haul. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would really help out my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and good luck couponing.